So today we're going to be making some Korean style beef jerky. We're going to need a bit of soy sauce, a bit of red pepper flakes, a bit of brown sugar, a bit of honey, a bit of minced garlic, a bit of black pepper, a bit of sesame seeds, and some home blended spices. The one on the left is just bell peppers that are dried and blended, and on the right are an assortment of spicy peppers. I used jalapeno, long pepper, and Fresno peppers. These are all the ingredients you need, but you can also edit and change based off of your own palate. As always, I have forgotten to record for putting ingredients, so put in the soy sauce now. Today we're going to be making Korean beef jerky, or Yukpo. I edited the original recipe a little bit. I got the original recipe from Maangchi. With 1 pound of beef, you use 2 1/3 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 1/3 tablespoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1/3 teaspoon black pepper, 2 teaspoons red pepper flakes, 2 teaspoons sesame seeds, and 3 cloves of garlic, or 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Once you have all the ingredients in, mix well. Make sure all those granules are really dissolved and mixed. It should look like this. Always taste to make sure. Slap down that meat. Quick tip, when you're using a cutting board, wet a paper towel, lay it underneath the wooden cutting board, and the wet paper towel will keep the cutting board from slipping when you're cutting. I pushed the cutting board in order to test, and the table is wonky, so it shifted in place. Ignore that. When cutting the meat, make sure you cut it really thin. Before you dry it, it'll be a little bit thicker than what it is once it's dried. It does lose some moisture, so it does thin out during the drying process. So keep that in mind, but use your knowledge as a basis for what you want in thickness. Mix that in with the marinade. It should look like this. Absolutely delicious. As we will learn later on, I have cut these a little bit too thin, and top round might not be the best cut of meat for beef jerky, and I'll explain that later. And today I will be using Broad & Taylor's Sahara Dehydrator. It is absolutely amazing. It has peak storage capabilities. It folds up and unfolds when you want it to. It is enormous. 7-fold trays of food can fit in here. I would highly recommend. I've used it for months now, and it does spices, it does egg yolks, it does beef jerky, it does everything. If you want it dried, it does it well. Now make sure to lay out the beef jerky in a way that allows as much beef jerky to be on one tray at one time. I got a little lazy, so I started to use my meat laying powers, which allowed me to lay multiple bits of meat by just, with no effort at all. It was great, super easy. I would recommend trying that technique when you try to do this. Now we're gonna set the dehydrator. Oh wait, you need to plug this in first. There we go. We're gonna set this for 8 hours. we're gonna set to 69 degrees Celsius. Nah, I'm just kidding, 71 degrees Celsius. And start. I will see you in 8 hours. Hey, that's me. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man. Today's the next morning. I woke up super early for student teaching, but here it is. It looks completely different. Here I am, dressed for the occasion, as always. Wow, you can hear that crunch. Absolutely crispy. Not bad though. Flavor is really good. Here I am, putting it away. Enjoy this little bit of B-roll. Crispy. That spice kind of stuck in my throat. What's up, everybody? I hope you enjoyed that episode of Cooking with Kieran. I know it didn't really pan out the way I hoped. The first time I made it, it was a little bit weird. More like meat sticks than meat jerky, or, you know, they dried a little bit too much and they were a little bit too thin. I would cut them a little bit thicker. I cut them like this thin. And the top round I was using was like stripped into 3 sections. So they really were really thin. What I would do is I would get like another cut, maybe sirloin or something that has like one piece, and then I would use that and cut that pretty thin, maybe about that thin. Yeah. Hopefully that'll work better. I'll have to try that next time I do it. But if you do try this recipe, I have to shout out the people who really influenced me to get a dehydrator and make beef jerky. Of course, Mangchi is the #1. Her recipe is what I did. I changed it a little bit, but not crazy. The link will be up here somewhere, either side, this side or that side. And then if you don't want to do that and you just need the dehydrator itself, Joshua Weissman was a big influencer on that. He promoted it before he was even like paid to do so. So it really is a great dehydrator and it works so well. So also put his link up in the top. I don't know which side it is yet. Sorry. Only been doing this for half a year. Oh, pop my buddy Wass's paintings over there. Hopefully there'll be more. I got that one. I won't even talk about the price. That'll be a story for another time. Once I break 100 subscribers, maybe I'll tell the story of this art piece and how I came to get it. And a little bit more about him and his art. Hopefully I'll have more, but I need some more money in order to buy it because it's really good art. Let me know if you want some of it. He's trying to sell, so hit me up. Let me know. Have a great night. Love you guys. Peace out, chefs. Have a good one. I think I forgot to say, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. If not, then you can come back another time and hopefully I will make you better content. But before then, thank you so much for watching and I really appreciate all the patronage that you give me. And have a fantastic day, chefs. Love you. Bye.